The bottled water market is spilling over. Sales are 100 times greater than they were 2 decades ago. But where does all that plastic and aluminium wrapped liquid come from? Are soft drink giants sucking the well dry? It was a Perrier advert in the 1970s that sparked a new craze.
Perrier. Its natural sparkle is more delicate than any made by man.
Since then, new products have flooded the global market. One that was valued at $157 billion in 2013 and is expected to reach $280 billion by 2020. Government failure to deliver clean drinking water has also turned people away from the tap. 77 million Americans are served by water systems that violate testing requirements. And in Flint, Michigan, dangerous levels of lead were found in the water being piped straight into people's homes, meaning families were grateful for bottled supplies. Compared with the water used in agriculture and energy production, the bottled water business is a drop in the ocean. But sometimes bottled water comes from drought-ridden regions. Maine and Texas have an absolute capture rule that says landowners can take all the groundwater they want, while Michigan, New York and other states have stricter reasonable use laws. Nestlé is the world's largest bottled water company. It sold $7.7 billion worth of bottled water in 2016. The company drew about 30 million gallons of water from the San Bernardino forest in 2016, in the midst of California's drought. The company claims it has rights dating back more than a century, but the drink giant has a bad reputation for sucking up the water supply.
Nestlé has a reputation worldwide of going to poor rural communities, offering all kinds of economic benefits to the community that never really materialize, and taking as much water as they can get, and when a stream runs dry, they leave.
Nestlé's former chief executive officer, Peter Brabeck, drew criticism in 2005 for saying, "One perspective held by various NGOs, which I would call extreme, is that water should be declared a human right. The other view is that water is a grocery product, and just as every other product, it should have a market value." Introducing levies on bottled water has been floated as a solution to the problem, but such proposals have so far been unsuccessful, allowing companies to continue to take advantage of weak legislation around water. The UN says 1.8 billion people will live with dire water shortages by 2025. With climate change and population increase pushing water supplies to the limit, is it time companies paid properly for their share of this liquid asset?